こんにちは、こんばんは. Well, it's spring. Today is the first day of spring. And we had snow a couple days ago, and it's supposed to hit the 70s, I think, tomorrow or next day. So Ohio's got weird weather. But when it's really nasty out, there's times Yuko has to go out. I don't like going out in the nasty stuff because, well, I don't have to. So there's times where I have bachelor moments where I cook for myself, and there's some helpful tips in here. And if you're experiencing a bachelor moment, pay attention, man. You might learn something. And remember, if you like it, please click like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Let them subscribe too. We hope everybody has a great spring, and we'll catch you in the next video.
春分の日って日本じゃ祝日じゃないですか。でもアメリカってただ単にファーストデイオブスプリングってカレンダーに記載されてるだけなんです。The Sunday, March 15th was still windy, but it was warm day. So I was excited, yay, because I felt the spring was just around the corner.Everyone took off heavy jacket and some people were even in short sleeve. But, the very next day, which is Monday, the sky had completely transformed, turning snowy. I thought it was light snow. It began coming down harder and harder.And the sky turned completely white. On this year's Groundhog Day, Buckeye Chuck predicted early spring since he didn't see any shadow. So then I felt Buckeye Chuck was to blame for this, and I wasn't the only one.
So apparently, the cops came and busted Buckeye Chuck and took him to jail. They even gave him his regular cell back. I guess we need to start a GoFundMe page for his bail. Because Ohio is famous for its weather changing, where you can experience all 4 seasons in a single day, it's pretty tough to make a prediction, so we gotta cut Chuck some slack.
で、セイントパトリックの日の朝はこんな風景でした。The temperature of St. Patrick's Day was 20 degrees Fahrenheit. 摂氏で言うとマイナス6度だったんです。Even more surprising is that this coming Sunday, which is March 22nd, the forecast call for temperature to rise to 71 degrees Fahrenheit.ということは摂氏で21度。I really didn't want to go out in such weather, but I had an errand, so I left. なので、グレッグが男飯を作ることになりました。
Alright, it's early in the morning. Maybe the wife is gone. And, or maybe you're just a bachelor.And maybe you're in a hurry, you gotta go to work. This is gonna be one of my go-tos for the single at the moment, dude. How to make a good breakfast, quick and easy. And today, I am going to show you my microwave omelet. That's right. This is a trade secret. So, first, you start with 2 eggs, naturally.And remember, the yolk's on you.
Yolk's on you っていうのが今だかってよくわからないんですが、Jokes on you っていうのでオンを踏むので、多分ユーモア的に言ってるんだと思います。
You got your cheddar cheese. You got your real bacon. But the coup de grace, the thing that makes this really good, you gotta have a little bit of milk. It's important.
クードゥグラウってアメリカで一般的に使われてるのかわかんないけど、とどめの一撃っていう意味みたい。
So, we'll get to this and I'll show you my quick, easy gourmet breakfast.
へえ、グルメってゴーメイって英語で発音するんだ。
Okay, now as you can see, I'm going to crack the eggs. Ooh, it's a shame I'm going to have to break it anyway. Okay, got that done? And now, the important part. This is very, very important. This is what's called a dollop. That would be a dollop.
ダーラップって液体だけに使うのかな。だって一つまみの塩とかってピンチオブソーって言うんですよ。
You gotta put a dollop of milk in there, and then you gotta whip the hell out of it. You gotta beat it like a bad stepchild.
アメリカではよく赤毛のステップチャイルドっていう言い回しの仕方をするんですよ。シンデレラの影響かな？
And the more you beat it, the fluffier it will be. Trust me on this. That's a key thing right there. The beating time and the milk. Once you have that done, rinse off your fork. And now we're almost ready for the ingredients. I'm going to put some bacon bits in because who doesn't like bacon in an omelet?
アメリカ人ってベーコン大好きなんですよ。
I'm too lazy to make the bacon, so I have the bacon bits.
ベーコンビッツってサラダとかベイクドポテト
Oh,
に
you
使い
guys
ま
gonna
す。
be mad because I'm just gonna go ahead and use it all.
いやいや、怒んないっしょ。残り物だし。
Okay, got a nice supply of bacon bits in there. Then you gotta add a little bit of cheese. That's important. Gotta have some cheese. And of course, I gotta have a spoon because Yuko will beat me if I just dip my fingers in there. So you spoon. This time I'm using the Sharp's cheddar cheese. It's a high quality cheese. Apparently, some dude named Sharp. Who knows? But it's a good cheese. And you don't want to put too much. You'll notice there's just enough to cover the top. Now, once that's done, make sure you reseal the cheese so you don't make your wife mad. Now, this being said, now it's ready for the microwave. Okay, so now we're getting ready to put this bad boy into the microwave. Personally, I'm a 99 fan. I don't know why, but it seems to cook the best for me. But I go 99 seconds. Now this is extremely important. You have to watch it. Because if you look inside, you can see it'll start to bubble up. And you want it to bubble up some. But you have to be very careful or it'll blow up inside your microwave. So you got to keep an eye on it. And once it gets up to a certain height, you stop the microwave, you stir it up, and then you put it back in. So we will watch, wait, and get radiated. Okay, you can see now that it's starting to bubble up a little bit around the edges. And I'll let it get a little bit bigger, and I'll do my stir up. All right, I'm gonna hit pause.
ということは始めて1分ぐらいだね。
And then I open. And I will pull this bad boy out and stir it a little bit so the uncooked portion doesn't remain uncooked. We want it to be cooked even all the way around.
「また99秒を押してます」
Now she start to immediately start bubbling back up again because it's apparently at that temperature level. But I'm telling you, this is going to be good. It's always better than it looks when it comes to my cooking. You see it starting to get bigger, bigger, and bigger. And it's time to stop this one.
63秒残ってるってことは2回目は36秒熱したことになります。
Let's take a look. It still needs cooked a little bit more for me. I'll cook it a little bit more.
また99秒押すんかい。
We're almost here. I can smell it. And it does smell good. I'm not one to brag. I seldom do. But I think this is going to be one of my better ones. There'll be people out there saying, well, there was no tomato, no onion, no Tabasco. That's right. I keep it plain and simple. Just some cheese, bacon. And life is good. And I believe this is good.
ということは33秒熱したってことだね。
Oh yeah, this puppy is done. Doesn't this look good? Huh? That's right. And you slam some salt and pepper on this bad boy, and you're ready to rock. And it was pretty quick. A lot better than doing it in the stove and a skillet. So I hope you take this helpful hint and run with it. You can add whatever you like to it. Well, here you have it. The finished product. And I'm going to give it a test fire right now. As the French would say, super. It's very good. So I hope you learned something from this. And like I said, you can add whatever you want to it. You know, the only limit is your imagination. Just keep an eye on the egg to make sure it doesn't blow up in the microwave or you got a mess.
Cooking time will vary depending on the microwave. いかがでしたか？またいつかグレッグの男飯を作ってもらいたいと思います。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。See you! Thank you for watching our channel. 最後までご視聴いただきありがとうございました。Please subscribe our channel. チャンネル登録もよろしくお願いします。